Hey friends, welcome back to Live Free and Tool On. My name is Brent, and on this channel we do tool testing, DIY projects. We build really cool stuff, and today we are testing out aftermarket batteries compared to legitimate batteries from the company. Now, this particular company reached out to me because they wanted me to test out their aftermarket 20-volt lithium-ion batteries for DeWalt. Now, these are supposed to work in every single way that the DeWalt batteries do, including the run times, and they're supposed to have all the protections as well. Specifically, overcurrent protection, over voltage protection, overheating protection, overcharging protection, over discharge protection, and short circuit protection. So with all of that in mind, we are going to be testing out the 12 amp hour 20 volt battery. Now this is actually flex voltage. This is 60 volt and the 12 volt 60 volt and the 20 volt max output, and this is the 20 volt max output 12 amp hour lithium ion battery from the Amazon seller, which is supposed to be kind of like the aftermarket. I think first things first, what we really need to do is let's just go ahead and take a measurement to see what the weights are of these two. And here we go. The aftermarket battery is 1 pound, 12.8 ounces. All right, the factory battery is 3 pounds, 3.4 ounces. So already there's a big discrepancy of the weight. All right, so does it actually work with the tools themselves? Well, it works with the impact driver. This is the DCF887. There's a huge difference in the size of these batteries too. If you go ahead and take a look between the batteries, lengthwise they're just about the same, but height-wise, the battery from the factory, the actual DeWalt battery, towers over top of this battery. Now, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if the cells are just bigger in this one, or this has heat dissipation built into this one as to help it perform. But we're not going to stop there. Let's go ahead and actually test the tools out and see how this actually works. We're going to test some saws out. We're going to test out driving things, and then we're actually going to do some timing tests too. I have these 3,000 lumen tower lights back here. We're going to set them on high. We're going to see how long that these batteries actually last with these lights on high. So you'll see how that is, and then we're going to see how long it takes to actually charge the batteries. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to use, this is an 8-inch timber lock screw. Now this thing is awesome. Let's go ahead and see how we drive this straight through. No pre-drilling. 3, 2, 1. Hey, drove it okay. This is the genuine battery in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was the genuine battery. If we put them side by side, this is what happens. Okay, so I gotta say, the DeWalt genuine battery really did outperform this one that time. It even felt different. Okay, this is the DeWalt DCD780. This is a really good drill driver. Now, we're going to set this on speed 1 because that's where you get the most power. This is an 1 1/8 inch paddle bit. This is self-driving. Let's go ahead and put this down in here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was with the aftermarket battery. Let's go ahead and take this off. Let's put on the genuine battery. And let's go ahead and throw it down in here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so again, I did feel a power difference with the genuine battery. Okay, this is the DCC S620 12-inch chainsaw. This is an XR brushless chainsaw. It's compact. This is an awesome chainsaw. It has so many good features on it, but this, on these actual tests between some of the Amazon seller aftermarket batteries and the genuine, this is the type of test you want to see, because this is where it's really going to matter. First, we're going to try the aftermarket battery. Let's go ahead and put this in. All right, seems like it's fine. We're going to make the cut in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that did just fine. A little bit tight on the battery fit there, though. Okay, this is with the 12 amp genuine. Here we go. 3, 2. All right, so it's really interesting testing these two batteries out with these different tools. Now, when I use these different tools, these really do rely on the intelligent batteries to get more power out of them. So we really had to put them through a bit of a rigorous test. Now, with the chainsaw, maybe not rigorous, but it is a pretty hard test because I did push the saw. Now, one of the things that I noticed is that I did feel a little bit more power coming out of the genuine DeWalt, but you know what? The aftermarket didn't do bad. It actually worked. Now, I think the biggest thing that we need to really test is the time. Let's go ahead and see how long it takes or how long it lasts when we're doing a constant discharge of a light. Now, that's the important thing. A light does a constant discharge, so we're not increasing or decreasing the amperage, so we'll see a very steady drain on the batteries, and that's a pretty good test to know what to expect if you buy either one of these batteries. So let's go ahead and get into it. The aftermarket one lasted right around 2 hours and 53 minutes, so almost 3 hours. That's not too bad. In fact, it's actually pretty impressive considering that these are 3,000 lumens. But if we look at the 12 amp hour genuine battery, that lasted 6.5 hours. That is a huge difference between the two. All right, so how long does it take to actually charge these once they're completely drained? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Okay, so this also was pretty telling that they were pretty close to charging. Now, to charge from 0 all the way up to full for the aftermarket battery, that was an hour and right around 17 minutes. Not bad for a 12 amp hour battery. But if we look at the 12 amp hour genuine, well, that only took right around an hour and a half, hour 33 minutes, something like that. Now, I was using a quick charger, just so you all know. This quick charger that I was using is the DCB118, and this is the fast charger. Now, that does make a big difference when you're charging big batteries, because it takes a long time to charge. With all that being said, well, the aftermarket fits in the tools, it performs in the tools. It doesn't feel as strong, but it does work. It doesn't last as long, and the charge times are relatively similar to those. So what I'll say is that it claims that it has all the same protections and all that good stuff. Why don't you go check it out yourself and you can formulate your own opinion. I'm not going to sit here and say, go out and buy it. But what I will say is, Go and test it. Let me know what you think about aftermarket batteries compared to genuine batteries. Until next time, my name is Brent. This is Live Free and Tool On. Take care. Get out there. Go build something. Make something. Make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you are going to learn from those mistakes. Take what you've learned, pass it on to the next generation, and we will all be better for it. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.